All right, welcome to the credit card fitness and rewards program, everybody. And not too long ago, I was talking to my youngest child who's around, well, she is 20, turning 21. And she was quite surprised that I had explained to her the credit card travel points reward strategy in my life. So I thought, wow, if my kid doesn't know what's going on, maybe there are other people that don't know what's going on. And so I thought maybe I could share that with you and really kind of get you on the wagon to making sure you get your money to work as hard as it can possibly work for you, because I know you work really hard, and so do I. All right. So the only way that this credit card program is going to work to get you your free travel points so that you can go flying somewhere around the world when you're ready for a vacation starts with number one. You've got your credit card plus your money. That money has to be in the bank already before you even consider using your credit card. Then you need to really have a handle on discipline. If you do not, let me underline this bad boy right here. Two of these. If you do not have discipline, you are not going to succeed. So please, this guy here. This is the magic pill. You need discipline in order to execute your rewards. So let's have a quick peek at that. Always make sure, because this is what I do. So I'm going to try to explain what I do. I always make sure that I've got money in my bank account before I pull the trigger on my credit card. As soon as I'm done using my credit card, like let's say for example, I've just put in $100 for gas. I'm at the gas station, jumping onto my banking app, make payments, Visa, boom, $100, done, cleaned. That's what you got to do with every transaction. So that's number two. Number three, it's a great tool to build credit for your future. Now, not everybody has great credit. Maybe you're a really young person who has maybe weak credit. And so your financial fitness isn't really rocking right now. But you know what? Don't take it personally, because when you go to the bank, and I'm encouraging you, if you have this, or if you can develop this discipline behavior, I encourage you to go to the bank. They're going to say, well, you don't really have any credit that we can trust you with. So they're going to probably ask you to give them $500 if you want $250 worth of credit, for example. Or they may say, we need $1,000 from you so that you can have a $500 credit. I would not take it personally, because that's what happened to me when I was a young person. Save up that money, go back to the bank as soon as you can, and you say, here's my $500. I would like $250 worth of credit. Then we can get back to number one, where you're going to make a purchase, and then boom, right on the spot, you're going to pay it off. If you do that consistently with discipline and focus and understanding, you will never pay interest, you will never get in trouble, and you will establish good credit. And that's basically number four. No credit, no problem. And I just kind of told you what you needed to do. Now, here's the fun part about using your credit card so that you can maximize your money to its full potential. Number five, what I consider consumables. Now, I've looked at my Visa statement, and the biggest winner on points is going to be groceries and retail. But what I consider consumables, things that you have to buy almost every week in your life, so you're not actually spending money unresponsibly, would be groceries, gas, bills like your cell phone, hydro, water and gas for your home, retail purchases, personal health care like dentist visits, chiropractor, massages, and etc. And then here's an example. I'm going to give you an example at the bottom here as to, what my life looks like in 1 month using this credit card strategy. I took a look at my statement. We have invested or spent to survive in this world $3,551.22. That drove in 4,149 travel points. How beautiful is that? Year to date on this strategy, we have executed 860 transactions for a total of $76,119.65, with the biggest going to retail and groceries. They're the biggest winners on our credit card strategy. The nice thing about retail and groceries and even a lot of gas purchases is that you're getting 1.5 points for every dollar you spend. Now, I did look at our travel points service provider, and on average, I'll give you the one example of just traveling in North America. You are somewhere between 6,000 and 25,000 travel points. Well, you can see that if you understand this strategy and you're disciplined, in 1 month, you can almost drive in, almost or slightly over 4,000 travel points. So you can see that using this strategy, my partner and I go somewhere every 2 years. Based on this strategy, we never pay for our flights. You're being completely responsible. You're establishing fantastic credit with your banking institution for future borrowing situations, like maybe someday you're going to need a bigger car loan, or maybe someday you're going to apply for a mortgage if you want to buy a home. All of this starts from here. So if you're a really young person with no credit, just jump on number 4 here. If you're somebody else who is just trying to, figure out what's going on, just pay attention to all of this. The way this really works, and we're going to summarize it and then we're going to move on. The way this really works is you got to have money in the bank first before you can pull the trigger on your credit card. That's based on discipline. If these 3 on number 1 are working, you're going to be rewarded day in and day out. If you don't have discipline and if you don't have money in your bank account, you cannot pull the trigger on your credit card. As soon as you start getting behind on your credit card, because the credit card will play you. And our credit card interest, if we weren't responsible financial people, is 20.99%. Believe me, this can be a very slippery slope, but I don't want you to go there. So I hope that this makes a little bit of sense for you. I'm super excited. I hope that this kind of gives you a little peek into how you can use your hard-earned money to work as hard as it can for you, because I want you to be successful. If you've got any questions or comments, I love reading comments and replying. Best part of my channel. Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you on the next one. Bye.